We come back out the second half and got a drive going. And then after that, then of course, then we got enough going that we actually kind of put them away.
How much better did it make you and the rest of the coaches feel that the second half things got going?
Well, a lot. If we'd won that football game, say, 7-0 or 10-7 or something of that nature, we'd be around here today really scratching our heads. So, we feel good about what we did in the second half. I'm still concerned that we went through what we went through that first half. Got a lot of new bodies. We played 13 freshmen, whether out of high school. We played 4 straight out of high school guys. The 2 kids on offense, the quarterback and the wide receiver, Kanomi McIntosh, and everybody knows Caleb. And then, defense, we played the Gatherers kid and the Kosar kid, the defensive lineman. Wow. Like their first time being on a college field. So we played a lot of new faces, and you add those to the redshirt guys that were here. We had 13 guys who were freshmen that played for the first time. So we still got some growing to do, but at the same time, we got a bright future for those kids. Just kind of getting started this early in their career. Very, very, very good offensive football team, and they've been raving all preseason about how their defense has been dominating their offense. If that is the case, then that could be scary, because this might be the most polished offense that you're going to see, in our division, even when they lost in the playoffs to North Dakota the last couple of years, those kind of things. They were very, very competitive games, and, North Dakota's been one of the best football programs in our division in some time. The Ross kid, the Henderson kid, the D'Angelo Henderson kid rushed for about 1,500 yards last year. He's a Somerville kid from right down the street. The Israel kid, the Map kid, the wide receiver core, is very, very highly skilled. And then, the Ross kid, the quarterback, is just really special. Very seldom do you find a guy who, can throw it as well as Alex Ross can, but at the same time, can run it too. And wants to run it. He's an option style guy, so he makes you, play that phase of the game along with the fact that, he can throw the hang out of it. So, this is a tough deal now we got matched up against, and then defensively, they're real tough. They run better than I've seen them run in a while. So they got some stout guys up front that can really run. The defensive ends are tall, rangy guys, who can come off the edge and get after a good bit. And then they attack you from the secondary, linebackers, that kind of stuff. They hadn't blitzed very much, but that capability does exist. They have blitzed us some. They did last year against us. So we pretty much expect them to come after us pretty much every snap again this year. And we'll just have to see. And then they kick the ball. So they're not the number one team in the nation for, by accident. They got all of the ingredients. When you talk about being number one, that means you must have everything, and they do.